Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Blackmanta1989, and I'm back with another video. So if you guys got like this type of content, hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get to it. So, a couple days ago, something went viral, and it pretty much encapsulates what a lot of small independent artists feel about, the music industry in general. So this young up and comer, singer, Aviana, went viral over on Instagram, and I'm gonna play what she said. So give me 1 second. Let's go.
Fucking long do I have to keep doing this shit to make money off of this shit, bro? I have 100,000 fucking followers on Instagram. I have 50,000 followers on TikTok. Nobody want to give me money. I don't want to start an OnlyFans. My music career is fucking trash. I have 40 fucking monthly listeners. What the fuck?
Okay. So when I saw this, the first thing that went in my mind is like, okay, I'm with you, sister. All right. But I went to do my research before I like really, go all in and like, okay, let's do some research about her as an artist. So a couple research, go Google, whatever. And I found her SoundCloud account. Right. So this is her Spotify. No, excuse me, her SoundCloud. And as soon as I saw SoundCloud, I'm like, okay. Like I said, I'm still with you, but there was a couple of things that jumped out at me right away. Number one, why is your highest, most played music on a free account and not an artist, SoundCloud artist pro account? That was the main thing that jumped out to me, first and foremost. Second thing, socials, all platforms, socials. Okay. Now I'm going to Cardi B's SoundCloud page. All right. Very clean. She has on her spotlight from an artist per account. I want to keep this in mind. I want to reiterate this. Most of the big artists have artist pro accounts. So if it's good enough for the big artists, it's good enough for the small artists as well. So her spotlight had her some of her biggest songs that she's done. Then over here, she had all her socials, website, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and merch. And her own official website, right? Okay. Come over here, there's none of that. So this SoundCloud page is not optimized because one, it's a free account. It's a free account, right? It's not an artist pro account, it's a free account. And the only way you can monetize your stuff on SoundCloud is with the artist pro account, not a free account. So right there, missing out on money from the get go, right there, or royalties, whatever. Okay. Now, as far as like the monetization aspect, aka the money aspect, okay, we're going to moderate. So let me get out of here. So it's very easy to monetize your stuff on SoundCloud. So you will literally come right here to where it says distribute, bloop, monetization. You're typing your information, change some stuff like the artist yourself and who you're working with, monetization, all the good stuff. And you'll have your track monetized within like 2 to 3 business days. Probably like low key, no more than one, low key, to be honest. So you factor that in, why is this not a monetized account? Or why are your tracks not monetized? Because it's very, very simple to do. So probably the first thing I would do is make this free page and artist pro account for SoundCloud. That way you guys will monetize your stuff because bare minimum, these 3 songs right here, total almost 13,000 plays. Why are these not monetized? You're missing out. You're literally missing out on royalties. That's number one. So very easy to fix. Second thing, and this might be something that people might not know. So I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Either you don't know this or your team doesn't know this. Why are you not signed with a PRO or performance right organization? ASCAP, BMI, or CSAC, but primarily ASCAP, BMI. These are the performance right organizations. Basically, these are the people that get your royalties, aka your money. Your money. Are you signed up with either one of these entities? If not, sign up right away. Because if not, you're missing out on potential money and revenue that you should have been getting a month ago. You're missing out on it. So ASCAP and BMI. Sign up to one of these performance organizations. This is a must. So if you're gonna do SoundCloud, artist pro account, monetize your stuff on SoundCloud, and then ASCAP or BMI for your royalties that you get either on social media from anywhere on social media, YouTube, Instagram. You got 100,000 followers on Instagram. So if you post yourself on Instagram, that's like that low key could be potential royalties. So we got to get on that. That's probably one of the things I would really advise if I was in her shoes, if I was like working with her, that would be probably the two things I would probably advise her out the gate. Why is this not an artist pro account? And are you signed up with either ASCAP or BMI for your performance right organization? So they can get the royalties that you're low key missing out on. That's just me. So those two things for SoundCloud. Now, for the now we're gonna do one more thing for SoundCloud. Now, in addition with that, just like anything, it's a grind. Anytime you do music, it's gonna be a grind out the gate. So, one more thing, as far as like monetization, everything should be monetization. This you should have this. We get an artist per account. This should be on every track. Not gonna lie. This should be on every track. Every I don't care how small or little. This should be on every track. This track is monetizing. You are earning streaming royalties for this track on SoundCloud. So there you go. Everything's monetized. Everything. Okay. So that's for SoundCloud in general. Now, next thing, Spotify. Now, shout out to her because what the Crash Out did, it moved her monthly listeners, like it was like 2 days ago, from like literally like 40 monthly listeners, now she's at 740, basically 740. So almost 800 in a 2 day span. So shout out to her because the Crash Out actually worked, at least on Spotify. The Crash Out worked. And now, usually on Spotify, you won't get any like numerical data as far as like how many streams you're getting until you get over 1,000 streams. So this right here, a couple days ago, didn't have any numerical data. Now it's almost at 300 streams for this song, right? Now, great job for her. So shout out to her. Now I'm gonna go to mine. Now, about this time a year ago, I was in the same boat, basically anywhere from 50 to 100 monthly listeners. Shit was sucking, but I made a decision about a year and a half ago. I was going to focus more on SoundCloud than Spotify because I figured if I focus more on SoundCloud, eventually it's going to transfer over to Spotify. And that's exactly what happened. So to end everything off, like I said before, everything is a grind. And I had my biggest year on SoundCloud, which transferred over to Spotify, and I'm having my biggest year for like monthly listeners on Spotify. On Spotify. So starting from the beginning, 2019, pretty shitty. Like just like everybody started off. But then eventually it's growing very slowly. We're building the brand, we're building everything up very slow until now. I'm bare minimum getting anywhere from like consistently anywhere from like 800 to 1500, anywhere from regularly 8 to 900 to now about 1250 to 1500. If I get lucky, I might pull a couple 2000 or 3000 or 4K. So that was a long jump from 27 plays to now having my biggest year on SoundCloud collectively. So, and as far as the highs go, let's go to my track right quick. So, beginning of the year, my highest played track, almost 3,700. To this track right here, getting featured in a Repost Exchange podcast. So that's more visibility, more listeners. Now, this being like a top 5 track on one of their top 5 or I had like top 10 right here, the top 5 with this track in their hip hop, urban, and top 40 charts. Same thing with this one. Same thing with this one. And then to finish this off, this right here, I'm gonna exit out right quick. And I'm gonna go to, let me go right quick to my desktop. We're supposed to change awards. The Drift Away track went #1 on the Hip Hop Urban chart, and Top 40 went #4. This song stayed #1 on the Hip Hop Urban chart for like 2 to 3 days, and it stayed in the top 20 for like a week. So the grind is real, but you keep at it. Eventually, it's going to pay off. So that would be my advice to her. Change a couple of things up. Change like I said, change a couple of things up here and there. And once you do that, then everything will fall into place. But it's gonna be a grind, and I know it's frustrating as fuck. I get it. I totally understand. But when it happens, it'll pop up. It'll it'll elevate. And the last like big one for me, I want to get at least 1,000 followers for this year. I had like 955 last year, so I wanted to get at least 1,000. I got almost 1,100. So it was a year of progression. To finally this year, it's peaked so far. So I'm already thinking about next year. What my goals are for next year. So that would be my advice to her. Like, it sucks. I get it. It's not gonna be it's a marathon, not a sprint. Just because you have 100K followers on one of your social media platforms does not mean you still don't have to do the grind. So, thanks for shout out to her. I'm posted and I've subscribed to all her socials, her Spotify, obviously her SoundCloud, and her YouTube channel. I'm subscribed to all of those, so I want to support her. But like I said before, change a couple things up here and there, and I think you'll be okay. But you still gotta grow. Other than that, thank you guys and gals for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.